If you are a Kenyan living abroad, whether you are in the UK, US, Canada, or the Middle East, but still earning income from Kenya, it might be rental income, or a business you have set up in Kenya, or a side hustle, then you are still required to file a return with KRA, not a nil return but a business return. So in this video, I will show you step by step exactly how to file your returns. So let's now jump into the process. So first thing you do, go to the iTax website. That is www.kra.go.ke, and then you log in using your KRA PIN and your password. From there, go to Returns, then select File Returns. Under Tax Obligation, select Income Tax Non-Resident Individual if you have not spent most of the year of 2025 in Kenya. Then click Next. Then just confirm the return period is correct because you are currently filing for January to December 2025. After that, click on Download Auto-Populated Income Tax Resident template to get the Excel sheet you'll need to use to fill in your details. Next, go ahead and open the Excel template you just downloaded. Once it opens up, click Enable Macros to continue opening the Excel. Once it is opened, you will see most of your details are already filled in. That is your KRA, PIN number, and the rest of the details. So you are mainly just making a few adjustments here. So the main thing that you need to check is on row number 7. If you have any other income apart from employment income, and in this case you select yes, then you will see it adds a profit and loss account section here. In the profit and loss section, we will consider two types of income. So let's assume you have a business in Kenya that made you 5 million shillings, and you have rental income of 4 million for the year 2025. So you will indicate each of these in their respective fields under the income category as shown here. Then this section is meant for expenses incurred while generating that particular income, but only if you have items receipts. Remember the new rules of the KRA. So if you don't have any items receipts on this part, you can skip it for now. Then move to section C, the balance sheet section. Here there is not much to do, so under the shares, which is row 2.1, just enter number 1. And then under 6.1, the proprietor's capital, also enter 1. This is just for balancing purposes. Then proceed to section J, rental income, and indicate the required details, including the physical address of your property, the period of occupancy, and the total rental income, which in our case is 4 million. And then move to section R, which is income computation self. So this is the part that KRA allows expenses which have no items receipts, as long as they are proof of payments, and they are expenses that are incurred when generating the income for your business or your rental income. I have done a separate video also on how to file for those cases. It's a long video, so you have to watch it separately. So if you don't have any expenses at all, just proceed to the final section. Under section R, tax computation, you will see the total payable after deducting expenses. So in this case, the tax payable on the business income is 837,400. For the rental income, if there are any allowable expenses, you would indicate them as well in the previous section. But for this example, let's assume the net rental income is 4 million. So the tax on rental income is calculated at a fixed rate of 30%, which gives us 1.2 million. So this is why in some cases it may be more beneficial to register for and pay monthly rental income instead of the yearly income. But that depends on your situation. So I've covered that in another video. You can check out for more details. Now, if you had withholding tax, let's assume of 100,000, you will indicate it here also. Then the balance of tax payable to Kenya Revenue Authority will be reflected as shown here. So this is the amount that you need to pay by 30th of April to avoid penalties. Because if you file after 30th April and make your payments after 30th April, they start generating some interest and penalties for that. Then finally validate. Then go back to this section and click on choose file. We need to attach and upload the exact template you just filled in. So make sure you select the zipped file format as shown and then click open. You will then confirm that the file has been uploaded successfully at this point. So next, you will see, do you own rental property? Click yes if you do, that is you have rentals. If you don't, click no. And then tick to agree to the terms. Then finally, click submit to file your returns. Then you'll get a notification confirming that your returns have been successfully submitted. Just download the acknowledgement receipt and keep it as proof for filing. And that is it. That's the simple process of filing your tax returns as a Kenyan living abroad but still have Kenya-sourced income. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I will help you out. Share this video with someone who might need it and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.